Tiff, and I'm here for a Friday video. Arteza sent me this amazing mixed media paper and also these amazing Arteza watercolors, like 60 tubes, holy moly. Okay, so I have had these for a while. I've used the mixed media paper, but I have not used the watercolor tubes. What I want to say is the paper is freaking awesome. Okay, so I actually used some of this Arteza mixed media paper to do some eco dyeing recently. Y'all, I'm just gonna throw it out there that it is better than some of the more expensive brands of paper. It did not even like tear up. And that's a lot saying for eco dyeing. I don't know if you've ever eco dyed, but it's where you take plants and you do all the things and you boil them like forever. And then, yeah, a lot of paper doesn't hold up to it. So I was totally sold on the papers when I did that. And what I'm doing here, guys, is throwing the jelly plate around with watercolors on it. So, no, what I'm actually doing is just using the watercolors directly onto this little small jelly plate. And just kind of getting some movement and some colors down. What we're going to be doing today is making a little watercolor book out of this watercolor paper. And I did a few of these with the jelly plate and I kind of got tired of it. And well, y'all know I got a little bit of ADD. And when I get tired of it, it's time to move on. So I grabbed the old styrofoam. And yes, I just want to tell y'all that I am back with my old camera plus a new light. You guys told me that the other camera was muted or whatever. It is. It is. But I had to get a 1080p camera, so I'm going back to my Samsung camera, who has been with me for a long, long time and has a pause button, which is awesome, and has been a trooper. So I'm going back to it for my YouTube videos, and I'm also using a new ring light along with all the studio lights in here. So hopefully, I'm sweating like a pig right now, but I do have I have a little bitty like fan on my desk, because some of you may be experiencing snow and all the things, but when you get these studio lights cranking, sister friend, let me tell you, child, it gets warm up in here. Okay, so I went and grabbed some fresh water. And all of you watercolor people, you know, you real professional folk, this may not be for y'all, honey. This just may not be for y'all. Because I don't know what in the Sam Hill I am doing. All I am doing, y'all, is using this styrofoam plate like a palette. And I'm just slapping this paint down. We are not trying to make some piece of watercolor that's going to go into a gallery. And I'm just showing you the granulation here. So we're not looking for like studio quality watercolor. We're not trying to paint landscapes and stuff. We are just simply testing out the paints, slapping it down. Y'all know how I do. If y'all are new to my channel, God bless you and thank you for being here. But I'm just a wild child. I just do whatever makes me happy. And that's where art should be. And so I'm going in with all of these really beautiful colors. And I think that's a wine. And then there's like a wine. I really sound country, don't I? Wine. Huh. I'm having a glass of wine as I do this voiceover. Okay, so I squished that together, which is probably not real professional when it comes to watercolor, but I had a lot of water on there, so I just wanted to slap it up with another piece. Sop it up like a biscuit, y'all. Just slopping that thing up right there. Oh, Lord. I probably should not have wine and do voiceovers, but you know what? It's life. And well, you just got to do it when you can fit it in, is what I say. And Arteza is the bomb diggity, and they actually give me a link. They send me this stuff, and y'all can check them out down below. They're giving me a little coupon, so you guys can get a discount off of some of their products. Not being a professional watercolor person, I have used Daniel Smith. I have used some of the fancier, more expensive paints, and I think that these are pretty doggone awesome. So, I mean, like, I don't really have anything to go on. I will say they did, once they dry, look a little chalky maybe, and that's what I'm showing you here. And I'm just going to squish this together, which you're probably not supposed to do. I don't know. I just make stuff up as I go along. And I did that black with the marks right there is actually Stabilo All pencil that I did and then squirted the water down. And I wanted to have a few more pieces of paper because I think once all is said and done, I think it's like 9 pieces that I fold in half. And I'm going to bind together. I'm pretty sure that's how that went. And I really like because there was 60 colors, like tubes of paint. There was so many colors. I didn't even get to all of the colors, but there are some beautiful colors in this palette. If you notice that really super new neon pink, which was called neon pink, it is so bright and vibrant, which I know sometimes is a little bit of a challenge when it comes to affordable watercolors, when you're just not like really like hardcore watercolorist. You just kind of use a mixed media style like I do. It's really hard to get a really bright pink. So I was like, woo, when that neon went on, I was like, wow, that's really bright. And then I'm just making some circles and I let them dry. And now I'm coming back and adding a few more shades onto this sophisticated palette, also known as the Great Value Styrofoam Plate, people. Yep, just keeping it real right here. Just keeping it real at the Southern Gals Designs. That's how we roll. I actually do have some of the little half pans, but to put them in there, I've labeled about half of them, but it's 60 of them. Plus you have to label them. Then you have to find something to hold 60 things of watercolor. Like, that's a lot. So I just said, let me show the people how the watercolor works. They are going to be cool if it's on styrofoam. They ain't fancy like that. They don't mind. Okay, now I'm going to start working on the back of each of the papers. So because we're making a book today, it's going to be front and back, front and back, front and back. Look at that purple. Isn't it beautiful? That's a really pretty color. I really like that. I'm just trying to explore and get all of the different colors on here. But we are going to do them front and back because they are going into a book. And there'll kind of be some starter pages that we'll have. This was probably my most favorite color. And I, of course, could not tell you what that color was right now. I think it was, I am not even going to try to guess. Because, well, I did this video the other day. And to be quite honest with you, I put the tubes back in. And I don't know if I could go in there and grab that tube out. So, it's a very pretty color though. If you get the 60 tubes like they sent me, then you will definitely have all of the colors that I'm showing you here. I do think they have different options as far as how many colors you want to get. And I'm just going to freestyle it here with this. This is a great opportunity to kind of find different colors that you like together. And which colors are like side by side. I'm always looking for like new interesting color combinations. And something a little funky, because y'all know I'm a little funky like that. I really like those two together for like a muted palette, and that wine just pop, pop, pop. And so, guys, let me go ahead and tell you, since we have a few minutes left, I'm showing you how beautiful that neon pink is. You can never go wrong with neon pink, in my opinion. So what I wanted to do, guys, is tell you that I'm giving this journal away that I'm making today. Why, Tiffany? Why? You never do giveaways and stuff like that. Well, one of the reasons is because I have like a hella lot of journals that I need to fill up. And because, y'all, I'm almost at 11,000 subscribers. Did you hear what I just said to y'all? 11,000. Holy moly. I can't even believe it. 5 years I've had this channel as of like March the 1st. And I just hit, well, I probably haven't hit it by the time the video goes, but I know it's coming soon. So I've almost hit 11,000 subscribers. And I'm so freaking excited. And not only that, but I'm thankful for each and every one of you, because y'all tune in every week to listen to my crazy. And well, honey, it means a lot. It means a lot. So I wanted to thank you by doing a little giveaway. All you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really love it if you would share this video or share it with your friends, your art friends, Instagram, Facebook, you know. Just tell folks about me. That's all right, y'all. And so if you would just do that, you don't have to share. I would just love it if you would. It helps me out. But if you would just comment below, that's going to enter you into the giveaway so that I will know that you're there, that you're out there. And then we're going to let the video go until April the 15th. I think that's tax day, isn't it? I believe so. So let's bring a little brightness to tax day and go ahead and do April the 15th. I will randomly select one of the comments below, and I will comment, and you will have to send me an email with your mailing address, and I will get this fun, funky watercolor book out to you, because I love y'all. Okay, so now you see we have folded all of these in half, and I'm using these giant jumbo paper clips to be, how did the chapstick get in the middle of the video? Oh, this is real life, people, real life. That chapstick just jumped right out of my pocket. I'm a chapstick addict, if you didn't know that. And I'm making myself a template here. Boom, boom, boom. 3, and I've got me some inky tablecloth here. That's just a tablecloth that I found at the thrift store that had a stain on it, and I just used it as my mop-up rag, and I thought it would be pretty awesome to use as the cover of my journal, or your journal, or somebody's journal. Somebody's going to get the journal. So now this little doohickey here is actually, what is it called? A bookbinding cradle. Yes, that's what it's called. And my friend Mickelnay, who has a YouTube channel, her husband, who is so sweet, made both of us one of these bookbinding cradles. So on her last trip down to Alabama, she brought it to me so I could play with it. And it's so freaking fabulous and has made my life so easy. So all I'm doing is poking the awl through each of those little signatures. That's the word I'm looking for. Wine. I've had wine, people. Okay, and I'm just going to take some wax linen thread, and I'm going through the middle hole, out through the top hole, down through the bottom hole, and then I realized that I got real close to not having enough thread with this one. And then I'm going to go in through the middle hole, and I'm going to take it around and tie it. And that's how we're going to make the signature. Boom, shakalaka, boom, boom. Y'all don't pay me any attention. I get real super happy when I've been drinking. And I mean, it's only like a glass of wine, for God's sake. Y'all don't think I'm an alcoholic or anything. Okay. I'm going, okay, so up through the middle, up to the top, down to the bottom, wrap it around, and tie a little knot. That's a quick little pamphlet stitch that'll keep the book, hopefully, from falling apart. So we're going to do it again. We're going to measure the wax linen thread based on the size of the book. We're going to use our needle here. We're going from the inside to the outside, to the top, to the bottom, to the middle, tied off. Super, super easy. Alright. Clip, clip. Everything's good in the hood. Alright, now we can take our jumbo paper clips off. And then I thought, Tiffany, how in the Sam Hill are you going to connect this front to the back? Well, heavy, matte, gel, medium, people. That's where it's at, right here. So I'm just slathering it up on this painted paper, and I'm going to stick the front page to the fabric. Then I'm going to stick the signature to the second one to the first one, so they're connected. And then I'm going to connect the back one to the second one. Okay, so that they're all nice and done. Then I'm going to slather on some of the more of the heavy matte gel medium, and I'm going to slap the fabric on there, and we're going to call it a good time. Ta-da! Instant journal made. Boom! Oh yeah, I love it. I hope you do too. Guys, thank you so much. I do put something very heavy on, I think it was like my typewriter or something, until it dried. And then I came back and I had stuck a few of the pages together. But I hope that this journal brings someone a little joy and a little Southern Gals into their art world. Make sure you comment below to be entered to the giveaway. And again, it ends on April the 15th. Give your girl a thumbs up. And click that subscribe button, of course. You can find me and how to find me on Instagram and on Facebook is down in the comment section below. Not comment section, description box. Goodness, I'm not going to be drinking anymore. Alright, check out the link for Arteza to get your discount and go directly through their link to purchase. It helps me out. I get a small commission to buy more art supplies. Until next time, toodaloo!